More and more organizations deploying Microsoft Copilot and other generative AI tools to the organization, and it start to think how to adopt this solution for your business users. Today I want to share with you great solution provided by Microsoft, Prompt Buddy, which is prompt repository available for your organization that you can deploy to gather the best prompts using the organization, share them with champions and business users, and then promote across the organization. You can use this solution to promote, adopt, and share experience across Copilot, but also other generative AI tools. Check what kind of functionality this solution will offer and how it could help you to adopt Copilot and other generative AI tools in your organization. If you want to learn more about Copilot, check the course in the description of the video or using the link on the screen. And also, if you want to support this channel, please subscribe, like or comment. These actions help this channel to grow. Prompt Buddy is a great application that you can deploy for your adoption process of generative AI tools or Copilot. You can install it as a part of your team in Microsoft Teams, create centralized space where users will be able to share their prompts connected with the different generative AI tools. It could be OneNote, it could be Microsoft Forms, it could be Copilot for Microsoft 365. The application is built on top of Power Apps and Dataverse for Teams, so no additional licenses are required. This is totally free solution provided by Microsoft, and you can see it is extremely simple. You have centralized space when you can add applications, Copilot apps, but also other generative AI tools applications, because you can manage how many apps are available in here. Moreover, you can group the prompts based on specific departments or personas across your organization. Every user can add additional prompts just by submitting them right in here. Deployment of the app is very quick. You can see that in the next step. And moreover, this is really great tool which should be part of your adoption process of Copilot application. And before I will show you how to install and configure this application, one very important comment. A lot of organizations thinking about deploying, using generative AI tools, using Microsoft Copilot, but still thinking about what will be next after the application will be provided, after we will pay for the subscriptions. This is the missing part of the process for many organizations. And we already know after deployment of Microsoft Teams, after deployment for many applications, that adoption is crucial, especially when we're thinking about totally new approach, when we're using ChatGPT, Copilot application in multiple work streams, Word, PowerPoint, GitHub or Dynamics CRM. And users will need additional support to get used to new applications and way of working, and delivering the adoption process for them is must-have. Get back to the way how you adopt Microsoft 365. Think about champion community, think about trainings, think about generative AI prompts library that you can deploy. This is a really great solution that should be part of your adoption program. To deploy Prompt Buddy, the only thing you need to do is to open the link from the description of the video, which will navigate you to the GitHub where the repository of the Prompt Buddy is available, and to download the newest package of this solution. Just click on the assets on the zip package and download it to your computer. In the next step, open the Teams channel, the dedicated space in Microsoft Teams where the application will be available to the users. It could be dedicated team, Copilot Adoption, where you will invite everyone in the organization, or just early adopters of generative AI tools. To add Copilot prompts library to your environment, you need to select Power Apps, and inside this application import this package specifically to the selected channel. When you will open Power Up application in Microsoft Teams, go to the Start Now section and select your space to create the Dataverse environment for this application. Remember, this process could take few minutes, so cup of coffee could be useful in here. After a few minutes, when the environment will be set up for Microsoft Teams app, go for Build section, and now you will be able to deploy the application specifically for the Copilot adoption. In this window, select your specific predefined theme for this application and select Import your solution. In the new screen, you will be asked to upload the package we already downloaded from GitHub repository. When you will select the zip package downloaded from GitHub, we will start the import process for this application. Select Next, and in the next step we will decide to import the whole structure included in the package. When the whole solution will be ready, the only thing that left for you is to click Import. And again, you need to get back to your cup of coffee because we will need few minutes to import the whole structure to Microsoft Teams, to Dataverse, to Power Apps to be ready to start to use our prompts library. So after a few minutes, when you will go back to apps, you will find two new applications imported to your environment. One is Prompt Body Manager, which is some kind of admin panel to manage the whole application with the settings, and Prompt Body, which is employee landing page to manage or consume the prompts for generative AI. The next step is to deploy the Prompt Body Manager application, so open it. Of course, you will be asked to authenticate to Office 365 and Microsoft Teams using your account. Please allow that to move forward. Application is fully loaded. Now we are ready to publish it to Teams. This is very important to use exactly this functionality. So let's do that. In this screen, you still have the possibility to edit this application. You can change the icon, you can change the name of the app. If you will consider that this is the time to import additional components here, maybe connected with your company branding. And when you will be ready, move forward and publish the application to Microsoft Teams. You will be asked to select specific channel when you want to deploy this application. In our case, Copilot Adoption. When you're selecting the channel, please use the plus button next to it. Select it and save. Now we need to repeat same operation in the application prompt body. So please open it and publish it exactly to the same space. Similar like in previous steps, you will need to authenticate to Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Teams. When the app is prepared, publish it to Teams. Again, if you want to change the branding, icons, name, use Edit Details section. If you want to bring any company branding in here, then move forward for the next step and deploy this application to the specific channel in Copilot Adoption section. When we will get back to our Microsoft Teams, it's good also to create the new dedicated channel when we will announce the new useful prompts shared with the organization. When you will prepare your channel, add in here, we will use it in the configuration of the application to push the notifications about the new prompts added in the solution. When you will get back to the channel where the application was deployed, you will find the new tabs added to the channel. Again, some delay could be present in here, so be aware of that. And the first thing you need to do is to go to Prompt Body Manager. As a start, this application will be configured and set up in your environment. This will take a few moments, but the whole application will be deployed for you. You selecting where, in what team this application should be used, so exactly the place where we are, plus also what should be the channel when the new prompts should be announced. Configure that, and you can see we have this specific initial setup of the categories for our application. We have apps, we have the categories of the departments, and also some personas that can be used. So let's go to setting and configure our solution. First of all, I would recommend you to limit the access to the manager section just for the owners of the team. This will guarantee that nobody will mess up the application. Moreover, you can change the channel for the announcement if this will be required in the future. One thing which I want to highly recommend you is to import the sample prompts that are prepared with the solution. This is some kind of starting point that you can deliver for your business users. And don't be scared by the format that is presented in here. These prompts will be quickly imported to the application. In the moment you will get the possibility to see that additional prompts are added, you can use them. Again, there are no prompts dedicated for the categories, for the departments or business users, but still this is super useful. Remember, you can add additional categories, so unique personas, unique applications. If you want to add here ChatGPT, ChatGPT 4o, or any other generative AI tools that is used in your organization, feel free to do that. If you want to add your departments or your personas, this is something that you can easily configure. Again, I highly recommend you to extend these capabilities not only for Copilot applications, but for general generative AI tools. You can see applications have specific look and feel, some branding, but again, this is low-code application based on Power Apps. So if you have Power Apps developers, you can customize it, extend it, or change the look and feel of the app. You can deploy this solution to multiple locations, you can create multiple instances of this app, and also localize the app for the specific languages because this is low code, so you can open this application in the designer and just change it. If you work in the large organization, feel free to reuse that app multiple times and just export and import the best prompts between the entities of your company. You can see deployment of the library of AI prompts for your organization is not that complex. I know in 10 minutes you can provide very good solution and deploy it for your business users. If you're thinking about deployment of generative AI tools, which you should, use that tool to promote and share experience across the organization around the best prompts and solutions that work for your company. If you have any questions or challenges connected with deployment of the solution, use the comment section. I will help you to resolve these challenges, but as you can see, deployment is very straightforward. Moreover, check the channel because you will find more and more videos about Copilot and generative AI. Thank you very much for watching and see you in the next video.